Our project was on religion in the Second Great Awakening. In the early to mid-1800s, a revival in religious ideals known as the Second Great Awakening, which led to new Christian denominations such as Methodist, Baptist, Unitarianism, Deism, and an overall shift from Puritanism. The center of the religious revival began on the southern frontier, but it gradually shifted northward. The Second Great Awakening influenced many things such as prison reform, women's rights, prohibition, sectionalism, and the abolitionist movement. So who benefited from the Second Great Awakening? Mostly the common people, by the creation of new Christian denominations that catered to the common people, such as Methodist and Baptist churches. Women also benefited through more rights and more membership in church.
So what new religions came out of the Second Great Awakening? The Millerites, who wanted to keep puritanical beliefs, stuck to traditional ideals, and that made them popular in New England. The Methodist and Baptist denominations were made up of poor farmers and led by Peter Cartwright and united under pro-slavery and emphasized doing good works. This group became popular because it was for the common people. Mormonism, started by Joseph Smith, started out mostly in Utah and led by Brigham Young later on. It was made popular by free enterprise, polygamy, and prohibition. Unitarianism began at the end of the 18th century by the wealthy, educated elite. Thomas Smith was the founder, and one of the main beliefs of Unitarianism is to be open-minded and believe in what you want.
Amen.
The Methodist and Baptist groups grew the most because it gave poor and common people the right to join and participate in church. It also united their beliefs on pro-slavery. So women gained more rights in church by getting the right to speak. Alcohol is also considered bad by religious doctrine, which led to prohibition. And since there was a shift from Puritanism, there was less imprisonment. Unity for pro-slavery in the South began within churches, which increased sectionalism. The abolitionist movement started in the North by Unitarianism. So despite the growing religious groups in the South, Unitarianism grew in the North and led to the abolitionist movement.